Hi, I'm Michael Gross, host of the B&O Railroad Museum Television Network. I'm standing on the Turntable in the center of the B&O Railroad Museum's National Historic Landmark, 1884 Roundhouse. When this 60-foot wooden turntable is properly balanced, one person can turn a locomotive or railroad car weighing up to 75 tons, all by hand, without any assistance. The B&O Railroad Museum's Roundhouse was built in 1884. Designed as a passenger car repair shop, it houses 22 bays and covers almost an acre of land. The most important functional feature in the Roundhouse is the turntable, originally used to turn and position passenger cars into any one of the 22 bays in the building for necessary repair work. Today, the turntable is used for placing the museum's historic collection on display, and on special occasions, demonstrations are scheduled teaching visitors how a turntable works. The museum's turntable is 60 feet in diameter and located in the center of the Roundhouse. The width was dictated by the size of the B&O's passenger cars when the Roundhouse was built, which were approximately 60 feet in length. The turntable is actually a bridge made of 2 wrought iron girders that support a pair of rails and wooden decking. The entire bridge rotates freely on a central pivot mechanism located below the Roundhouse floor in a circular pit. This pivot mechanism is 8 inches wide and sits in a cylinder lined with bronze. It supports the entire turntable, including the bridge, decking, and track structure, and allows the turntable to rotate 360 degrees. The pit consists of a stone and brick-lined outer wall and a dirt floor that slopes from the outer wall down to the central pivot mechanism. At the base of the outer wall is an approximately 2-foot by 1-foot stone sill that supports a single rail running the circumference of the circular pit. The purpose of the turntable's ring rail is to support the turntable when rail cars are brought onto and off of the turntable. The support is provided by 2 pairs of wheels located at opposite ends of the bridge. The wheels make contact with the rail as weight is placed on the turntable bridge. This is different from modern turntables where the guide wheels rest on the ring rail when not in use and the entire time the rail car is rotated. In fact, the only way the museum's turntable will function is if the turntable bridge is free-floating with the guide wheels off of the ring rail. Stay tuned for more of the B&O Railroad Museum Television Network. As built, the turntable bridge sat in an open pit without the wooden decking. The decking, known as an apron, was added because management determined that it was not very efficient for the Roundhouse workers to navigate around the open pit. The wooden decking has been replaced several times. The most recent occurred in 2004 as part of the Roundhouse reconstruction project to repair the building after the 2003 President's Day snowstorm, which caused the roof to collapse. The decking is made of 6-inch wide tongue-and-groove oak wood, and there's an opening in the decking that allows access to the pit. There are 2 methods to keep the turntable stabilized and safe to walk on. When not being used, the turntable is secured by lowering a series of jacks onto the ring rail. The jacks are accessed through small wooden holes in the decking and screwed into place. When the turntable is being used, it must be secured or locked in place when moving rail cars on and off the bridge. This is accomplished through the use of wrought iron sliding bars located on either end of the bridge. The bars slide into slots on the outer edge of the turntable and keep it from moving sideways during loading and unloading. Both methods are used to secure the turntable when not in use. Operating the turntable is relatively simple if the turntable is balanced properly. The weight of a rail car must be equally distributed on the bridge and perfectly balanced to allow the turntable bridge to float and function properly. When properly balanced, one person can turn a rail car weighing up to 75 tons by pushing the table in the direction they want to go. Being off by as little as an inch can make it impossible to turn. Early images show the use of a pulley system that allowed a worker to pull a passenger car onto the turntable. Today, the museum staff uses a specially modified tractor to move heavier equipment, and smaller pieces are moved on and off the table by hand. Rail operations staff at the B&O Railroad Museum demonstrate this example of history in motion on special occasions. Check the museum's website for dates and times. I'm Michael Gross, and thanks for watching the B&O Railroad Museum Television Network.
Interested in learning more about the B&O Railroad Museum in Ellicott City Station? Follow us on Facebook and Twitter with daily updates on upcoming events, coupons, photographs, history, and things to do in Baltimore. You'll never be off track.